doing a Clerks animated movie, which I think would be awesome, and I keep asking them to please do that because it would be fun. Because doing animation is awesome. You don't have to shower. It's awesome. You can sit and smoke butts and be like, hey, and drink coffee. Because you just have to sit behind the mic like I'm doing right now. You touch yourself. I don't care. Don't judge me, little kid. Hi, little kid.
Anyway, you can work me in one of your movies?
Room 357, little man. Bring your father, too. Dude, I wish, I wish I could get people in movies. So all my buddies, I'd love to just make movies with all my friends. And if I could get girls in movies, I would totally be trying to have sex. I'd be like, I get you in this movie if you touch my penis. But that doesn't work because it really isn't. I can, bury myself in movies. Shit, yeah. But if something comes up, I'm going to look for you. I'm going to find you, little kid. I'll find you, little mofo. Next question. Guys, there's a bunch of seats up here. You don't have to stand in the back. What's the yellow tape for? What's that? Oh, is this a VIP? Oh shit, VIP! Come up here, VIP. You're all VIP back there. Alright, don't listen to me. Sit back there till I get shit. Yo, bring them up here.
Alright. A couple months ago, we'll go see Kevin Smith at one of the evenings with Kevin Smith. And
are you going to complain about how you went to Jersey and I wasn't there, dude, again?
No, you prick. You took off. Left me high and dry. No, he professed his love for weed for about an hour.
Yes.
And is that like a weird situation with you guys? Like, you being sober and now him being completely burnt?
You know what? It's not really, because I had stopped smoking weed even before I got sober because, I don't know, I started not to like it anymore really, because after I started doing the H train, like, they just didn't compare, so I just wasn't into it anymore. So it doesn't really, like that and booze and stuff, doesn't bother me, but it is funny to sit and watch him just sit and smoke all day, and I don't know, it's definitely... But it doesn't bother me. Like, he'll smoke. I won't sit in the room with him, like a closed room with him, or anybody that smokes weed, because I'm all like in my head. I'm like, don't want to get a contact high, and I'm afraid of a freak. And then just like I'm like, if I go out to bars, like I cover my Red Bull in my hand, because I'm always afraid someone's gonna like throw acid or something in my thing, because I'm all paranoid about that stuff. Thanks. Yeah, look, she's my girl right there. Joe! You got my story, little bitch? Nah, thanks, buddy. He's such a good guy, this dude, Joe. For real. He drove all the way from Pequannock to come see me up in this piece. How long did it take you?
Like 3 hours. Well, that was with traffic.
3 hours to come see the Mewes. I can't wait to have sex with him. I owe you, buddy. But, so it doesn't bother me. It honestly doesn't bother me. Weed don't bother me. Again, as long as I'm not like in a car that's closed or a room. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. But it's funny that he's into it. It's like now he's almost 40 and all of a sudden I used to try to get him to smoke hash and weed with me all the time back in the day. And he'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll take a couple of hits. So, but yeah. Do what it do. Questions?
I
think this. What do you have?
Why is it fun? I don't feel like why is it a fun question, but
it's not fun, or it is fun.
I don't know. It might be.
See what a fun question is? It's like you're like, hey, here's a question. Would you teabag one of these girls up on this table? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then a girl comes up, I teabag her, and it's just a great evening. In a great video.
That's happening with Jason Mewes.
That'd be awesome. Teabag session 09. Monster Mania hits a new level.
I have to say that this is the second time at Monster Mania I've asked you a question and you have brought up teabag.
Really?
Yes.
I see you and I think teabag. Sorry. I see you, I think teabag session. We can let everyone know now. We've been teabagging for 3 straight Monster Manias. Alright? That's why when you see me walking around, it's like, limping and shit, because my balls are swollen. She doesn't stop. No, it's
When I used to see the Q&As with you and Smitty, it always seemed like you were kind of antsy or a little nervous about being in front of the crowd. So what was it like the first time you did one of the Q&As on your own?
I peed and pooed myself. No, you like that, huh? Poo my pants. Poo the pants. No, you know what it was? I was a little nervous, but the other thing is, too, is the reason I'm always quiet is because if Kevin's up here, you know, people wind up asking him questions and not really so much me. Because he's, you know, they're like, oh, how'd you think of writing that movie? And he's like, that's about my life. And he goes on for 15, 20 minutes with a fucking answer. And I was sick of it. No, he's really good at it, honestly. I've seen him sit like 7 hours or more where people have had to be like, dude, people need to go home and close. It's like 2 in the morning. But besides him being good at it, but yeah, if you saw me with him, it's like, I just quiet because people ask him questions, which is fun. But then all of a sudden someone will throw something at me and I'll be like spacing out and shit, thinking of vagina. Thinking about how I can get my next vagina. Thinking about which vagina I can. So, but yeah, I was a little nervous getting up in front of, some people. And eventually, same with getting in front of the camera. When we did Clerks, I used to have to get drunk every scene. And I used to make people go inside. I'm sure Kevin told that story. And most of you have heard it, maybe, or half a year or some of you. But yeah, so, I don't know. I'm getting a little more used to it now.
What made you decide to start doing a podcast?
I don't know. I thought it would be exciting.